job did Jill take?
She's a regional director in North Florida.
Here, like,
So she has.
Live from the Nicholson School of Communications, it's Tonight's the Night. With special guests, the Drew Project's Brittany Steed and Brandon Wolf, and later, YouTuber Sonali, and musical guest Jeremy Tash, and later, the Helmsman. And now your host, Chris Nielsen.
Welcome to Tonight's Tonight, everyone. I am Chris Nielsen, and I'm excited to be starting another great season with you all. We have a lot in store for everyone, including an amazing talent lineup, and even some prizes for those in our live studio audience, so stay tuned. Before we get started, though, with our first episode of the season, I must mention something tragic that happened over the summer to a city that we all call home. On June 12, 2016, at 2:02 a.m., Orlando police received reports that multiple shots had been fired at Pulse nightclub, located just outside downtown Orlando. On this Saturday night in particular, Pulse was having Latin night, which brought in crowds of over 300. The aftermath of that night would leave us with 49 dead and dozens injured. Pulse nightclub was known as a safe haven for many in the LGBT community, a fun place where everyone was welcome to live out loud and be themselves. Over the past 2 months, Orlando has come together as a community to provide support to all those affected. For several weeks following the attack, the people of Orlando were lining up to donate blood and pass out food. Others began to build memorials that would grow into stunning display of love and relentless support, honoring the lives of those we lost. Many centers around the city offered counseling and support networks, assuring that no one would face this alone. Programs like the Drew Project are making that possible. With us today, we have President Brandon Wolf and co-founder Brittany Steed with us on the show. Come on out, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being on the show. Now, so could you guys tell us a little bit of what the Drew Project is?
Yeah, absolutely. So, first we want to start with why we're here.
Yeah.
Two of our very best friends were in the club that night. I was actually there with them, and they did not make it out. But in times of tragedy, right, what we can do as a community is try to grow something positive out of it. So we decided what kind of legacy would we want our best friends to have. So what we do is we sponsor and support gay-straight alliances in public schools, public middle and high schools.
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful. Do you think you'd ever be doing something like this? Did you ever think you'd be doing it, or was it just that once it happened, you had this call to do something to inject something positive into Orlando?
Yeah. Well, I think we were comfortable, right?
Yeah.
Life was very comfortable, and everything was kind of smooth, going with the motions, and this really shook our world and reminded us that we have a bigger purpose, right? That we can't allow other people to go around feeling unsafe. We can't allow children to continue to be in hotbeds of hate. So whatever we can do to stop it from ever starting, from ever getting to where it got, we have to do that. We're obligated.
Could you tell us a little bit about the project's namesake, Drew?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How we got the name The Drew Project?
Yes, exactly.
Well, our best friend, Drew Leinen, his first name's actually Christopher, but he went by Drew to most of us. All of his social media sites and hashtags and profile names was The Drew Project. One of his friends put it best. She said, everything he did was a project. His whole life was a project. And so it was so fitting that he always went by that name, starting in, before probably most of the current students were even of age here at UCF, with LiveJournal and Zanga and all of those before there was a Facebook or MySpace. So everything's always been the Drew Project. So it seemed fitting to take over that name and start this project for him in his honor and in his partner's honor.
So what do you guys do for the other victims of Pulse?
Well, what we try to do is provide any sort of resources that we can. So we do a lot of, Brittany and Drew both were heavily in the mental health community. They're both licensed mental health specialists. So we try to get people connected with any sort of mental help that they might need, right? Because there's a severe lack of access to mental health. And so if we can provide any resources, with the people that we're working with to create gay-straight alliance templates, then that's what we can do for them.
That's great. Was it difficult at first to form this alliance? Was there anything that you guys didn't expect? Did you get a lot of support, or was it something that was more challenging than you guys believed?
No, I think we've had a ton of support.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the
People
support
have
was
been nothing
shocking.
but supportive, especially when we start talking about our goal, our mission, to speak to children and parents and teachers and change minds from the beginning. I think people are very receptive to that. We're not trying to do anything radical. We're trying to teach people to bridge gaps in communities and love each other.
It's something simple, but it's a big change that you guys are seeking to create. That's awesome. Now, what's the? You got some other media attention besides us. So, what was that like?
Yeah, good. I mean, good. For the wrong reason, right?
Well, yeah.
We would love that it had never happened and, we weren't on the media. But if we're going to do something like this, we have to have as much exposure as we can so we can tell people what the message is. Because, especially this happening in an election season, people are going to take this tragedy and use it to send any kind of message they want to. So we have to make sure that people like us and organizations like us are the loudest voice in the room, that it's about love, it's about making positive change, it's not about using it to politicize anything.
Now, what can viewers do to help support the Drew Project?
It's a great question. So you can go to thedrewproject.org, check us out, read our story, there's bios on each of us, you can donate. That's really great.
Share our page.
Yeah, share our page.
We have a Facebook also.
And then once we're in talks with a couple of different schools. So once we're in there and we've got our Gay Straight Alliance programs going, just support the school and the community in their work.
Nice. Now, I took a look at your website and I saw that there's, I couldn't help but notice, hashtag put Drew in Star Wars. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. Well, our friend Joshua Yale works for IGN. In Los Angeles.
It's really cool.
And he had this crazy idea. He was like, what is something that, would memorialize my best friend, right? And he just randomly said, well, what if they put a gay character in Star Wars? And we were like, what, a gay character? Okay, whatever. So
he loves
he
Star
loved
Wars.
Star Wars. That's actually the last movie we watched together was Star Wars at the Chinese theater.
That's a good memory to have.
It's a good memory. So Josh thought, hey, why not? So we put a petition up, and I mean, it's gotten tens of thousands of signatures, so it's cool.
Well, we need that. Everybody needs that support for Star Wars and for the Drew Project in general.
Agree.
Thank you guys so much for being on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
So yes, give a big hand to the yeah. All right, so we're going to take a short break, but when we get back, we'll have Jeremy Tash performing a tribute to the Pulse victims.
Experience, the sea, art, lifestyle, travel. This is Seek to See More.
Welcome back to our Orlando Strong special. A big thanks to Brittany Stead and Brandon Wolf for coming on the show on behalf of the Drew Project. So another big round of applause for them. Now, 2 months after the attack, over $7 million have been raised in support for the victims of the Pulse shooting, the GoFundMe account. The survivors are healing without the worry of medical bills, and the City Beautiful remains Orlando strong. Many artists have used their talents to re-inspire the community through murals, spoken word, and song. They commemorate the lives of those we lost. Returning with us now is Jeremy Tash with an original piece called Love in the Autumn. Take it away, Jeremy.
Place where instead of hate we'd all celebrate. Kids, they'd have hope in their eyes as leaves fall from the sky. They'd have hope in their eyes. Hands must hold hands. Another day, another tragedy. Another life, another travesty in our history. Our books will find we've lived our lives in a fantasy, breeding bigotry. So I hope there's love in the autumn. We could walk hand in hand, a woman or man. Walk hand in hand. Wouldn't matter if you're black or you're white. In the dead of the night, we all can unite. Hands must hold hands. Another day, another tragedy. Another life, another travesty in our history. Our books will find we've lived our lives in a fantasy, breeding bigotry. So I hope there's love in the autumn. We don't know where we're going, but we've got to keep on moving. Every single day, every time and place, it is up to us to control our fate. We don't know where we're headed, but we've got to keep on stressing that no matter what, we will stand as one. We must together preach love instead of hate. Another day, another tragedy. Another life, another travesty in our history. Our books will find we've lived our lives in a fantasy, breeding bigotry. So I hope there's love in the autumn. I hope there's love in the autumn.
Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now, what compelled you to write a piece about Pulse?
Man, you know, being here in Orlando for the last 3 years, I'm a senior here at UCF now, and knowing so many people that I'm friends with in the LGBTQ community, and seeing all of the different things that have been happening all across our nation that have been driven by hate. I just wanted to be able to.
Yeah.
I'll take the mic.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's see that. So let's see how that works. All right. So
There we go.
anyway, as I was saying, you know, I saw a lot of things that were driven by hate, a lot of messages of hate. And as Pulse happened, and as we saw all of the incredible responses, I was just compelled to play my part in any way that I could. So if that meant writing a song or writing a Facebook post or whatever I could do, I just wanted to share a message of love with people that, you know, needed it.
It was beautiful. It
Thank
really
you.
was. Now, has the song been released to the public yet? Are people going to be?
Yeah, so I put the song on Facebook just as a Facebook video. Actually, uploaded it to YouTube today, and you know, I'm hoping that maybe it could spread, and you know, we could see some people sharing this message. And you know, it is the autumn now.
Yes.
You know, I wrote the song
Perfect
during the
timing,
summer,
right? Yeah.
and the whole premise being, you know, hopefully, just maybe,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with everything that was going on from Orlando to all the other tragedies that were happening all across our nation, that maybe, just maybe, there would be love in the autumn. So we'll see.
Now, in your creative process, do you find yourself writing your lyrics first or the music? Do you?
It really depends on the song.
Yeah.
This was one that the day the Pulse shooting happened, I had all sorts of thoughts racing through my mind,
I'm sure,
as
yeah.
I'm sure everyone in this room did. And I just started to write. I just started to write things down. The lyrics came first with this one, and then later on it was adding a music that hopefully was simple and could just kind of tell the story of what I was trying to do.
It was great.
Thank you.
Now, where can we find your songs next? If people like you, where can they see you next? You know?
So hopefully I'll be playing some shows around here at UCF. But if you're looking for music, YouTube, I have a Facebook page, Jeremy Tash Music, if you'd like to check that out. Twitter, but you know, hopefully, really the bigger thing is if you can go share this song and this message, that's a bigger thing. I'd rather you go, anyone that's listening or watching, I'd rather you go perform acts of kindness than listen to my music or share my music. That's more important to me.
That's great. Thank you so
Thank
much. So everybody, check out his song. Thank you so much, Jeremy, for being on the show.
Thanks,
We're going to
guys.
go to commercial now. So
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Jeremy. We'll be right back after the break.
Lake Claire, Universities of Central Florida's place for relaxation, tranquility, and a good time. Students who crave the outdoors can experience the wonders of Lake Claire and all the benefits it has to offer. Lake Claire offers a wide variety of kayaks, wakeboards, canoes, and much, much more. All of this is free for UCF students and can be rented out every day of the year except for on football game days. Students can take advantage of the wide open spaces and throw around a frisbee with your friends, or attack the ball with our sandy volleyball court. Come by the dock, sit down, and enjoy the beautiful view of Lake Claire's clear blue waters. Located just off the side of Gemini Boulevard and Greek Park Drive, this bubble of nature is one you must check out after finals week. For more information and rentals, visit our website so you can enjoy Lake Claire today.
Today, when you have multiple devices at your fingertips, wouldn't it be great if you could run the software you need on all of them? Well, now you can. UCF Apps is a new and innovative way for you to access the applications that you need to get your coursework done from any PC, Mac, tablet, or smartphone. For more information or to give your input on UCF Apps, go to apps.ucf.edu. What are you waiting for? Start using UCF Apps today.
Welcome back, and thank you so much to the Drew Project and Jeremy Taché for being here. Now, what would a new season be without some new jokes? Ramen noodles are now the most valuable currency within U.S. prisons, meaning that by prison standards, the richest people in the United States are college students. A Canadian animal rights activist is now on trial for giving water to pigs. I guess soon we'll be sentencing the entire Trump Hotel waitstaff for doing the same thing. A Chinese film specializing in smartphones is now starting a line of smart rice cookies. Many of these rice cookers, are now being bullied into doing homework for other appliances. Those nerds. They're smart appliances. Yeah. Twin brothers in Connecticut are battling a rare condition that makes them constantly hungry. Doctors have named it Chris Christie syndrome. McDonald's has created a fitness tracker and give them away in kids meals because they have been. I just screwed up that entire thing. McDonald's has given away burned. Okay, we're just gonna skip it. We'll just skip it. That's fine. Scientists have discovered a new Earth-like planet orbiting a nearby star. This is great timing because people may be looking for a new planet after the election is over. There we go. That one's good. All right. The rapper Flo Rida recently donated uniforms to a Texas youth football team. It was a nice gesture, but the kids look a little strange playing football while wearing apple-bottom jeans and boots with the fur. A high school in California is permitting their teachers to carry guns. Students will now be thinking twice before complaining about their grades. KFC is now offering a chicken-scented sunscreen. It's a product that is perfect for achieving that golden, delicious, crispy tan. 5 Amish men in Pennsylvania are being charged with driving a horse and buggy under the influence of alcohol. The men tried to get out of the charges by claiming their horse was a designated driver. Didn't work. He wasn't drinking. Recently, the indie film South Side with You was released, detailing the first date between Barack and Michelle Obama. Apparently, it was originally conceived as a story about Bill and Hillary Clinton, but the writers found that it became more of a love triangle. Yeah. It seems that almost, I did something last season with movies, and I realized, I came up with a lot of good ideas for them. I realized musicals are another big market out there. The hottest musical right now is a rap musical about America's first Secretary of the Treasury, so I figured, how hard could it be to write musicals? Not very is what I assumed. So it turns out I was right, and here are some of the musicals I am currently working on. First, we've got The Juice, a musical journey through steroids and baseball. This show features actual washed-up major leaguers and tells the history of steroids and baseball. My plan is to have some dancing syringes. The kids will love that. And my favorite song in this number is a hip-hop number called Poppin' Dingers and Steroids. Now, my vision for this one, this musical, is for it to be performed in the remnants of what was formerly SeaWorld, Ohio. It tells the story of Steven Spielberg's 1975 blockbuster Jaws, but this time from the shark's point of view. I present it through the eyes of Jaws. The best song is Eat and Swim and Swim and Eat. But another one that I like is Skinny Dipper Stuck in My Teeth. That's a good one. Yeah. There's nothing musical audiences want more than tales of political corruption, right? And what better way than to tell a story about the Watergate scandal? So I know what you're thinking. Richard Nixon musical, right? No. I'm talking about Agnew, the tale of Nixon's vice president Spiro Agnew, who was forced to resign in 1973 amid charges of tax evasion, and a great tune for that is Skippin' Out on Taxes. From the second I saw The Human Centipede, I knew it was going to be the perfect story to transform into a musical. I thought of a lot of things, but that was one of them. And now it's a perfect story. It's a perfect story of lies, deceit, and 3 tourists being stitched together to share one common digestive tract. The opening number is called Heads or Tails. But the showstopper is sung by the girl in the second position of The Human Centipede, and it's called She can't say anything. Now, we'll be right back after the break, and we got the Helmsman and YouTuber Sonali, so stay tuned.
I have a real Beauty and the Beast relationship with my hair sometimes. Thankfully, I have the new Smellin' Good Release the Beast Hair Soothing Gel for all those days my hair decides to take on a life of its own.
With vitamin E,
keratin, aloe vera, and avocado oil. This all-natural hair gel is ready to tame even the most difficult of hair.
Bye-bye bad hair days, and hello sleek, smooth, natural hair. Get back here, you!
Release the beast and get your hair under control with Smellin' Good Soothing Gel.
It's time to tame the beast.
Does your breath smell so awful you can never manage to seal that kiss? Ew! Are you so stressed you're ready to give everything up? Well, don't get all riled up. Take a chill pill. Not only is the chill pill a revolutionary stress reliever, it also reduces bad breath by up to 99.9%. You no longer need to worry about stressing yourself to death or scaring everyone you meet away. Chill pill can take care of both at once. The chill pill has been developed by the best stress chemists in the country to assure you the utmost relaxation. Letting loose leads to longer life. And if you're ready to get up close and personal, let the chill pill freshen that breath up for you. You'll finally land that second date. Try the chill pill and you won't be sorry. Available at any store near you.
I'm sitting here with the Helmsman band. How are you guys doing?
Well.
Well, good. That's good to hear. There's so many of you. We even got chairs in the back. What's up? So, how did the band get started? How did you guys get started?
Me and Derek right here, who plays acoustic guitar, just started jamming when he was living away in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
And then he quit the band he was playing in Pennsylvania to move down to Jupiter, where we're from, and we started jamming and then slowly picked up more musicians, stragglers on the way.
Nice. So you've just been grabbing more Helmsman as a...
We've been together now for like almost 2 years.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
so you guys have... Yeah?
He grabs them.
He grabs you guys.
Yeah.
That's a definition. Yeah. So you guys have been a close-knit group for a while, right? For 2 years now? Nice. Now, what are some of your musical inspirations? What's your music like?
All over the place, because each of us listen obviously like different genres. I mean, it's hard to get 5 people to listen to the same thing, but I mean, I grew up on like Beatles, Billy Joel, Beach Boys stuff, and I think that's kind of like a common thread. But Derek's got some southern rock and blues, and Sam's more hip hop, R&B. Mick goes punk, and Jake was like reggae side. But I mean, they can tell you.
I like that. So you guys get a nice variety of. Would you say that each of your like favorite styles you can find in each of your songs? Or is it something that you guys more like, hey, take this song, or like make it more southern rock, or how does that work? Oh, okay. That's a question for you, I guess.
Yes.
Yes. No, we do. Yeah, they all come.
It's a mix. It's definitely a mix, you know.
Okay. Oh, there we go. I'm picking you guys up on this. Was that casual enough? Yeah. All right. So, what are your? Are there frustrations you guys with having a band? There's 5 of you guys. Do you guys butt heads at all, or there? Oh, I'm glad we sat you two together then.
We had to drive separately to the show tonight.
Really?
Don't really get along that well at all.
That's a little. So you guys have different styles of music. You guys don't get along.
Like Michael Germain.
This is a very interesting band.
But it somehow works, you know, and the frustration maybe helps our musical quality a little bit.
But what do you think was the hardest part about being in a band for you guys? Like.
Well, in the past 2 months, we were kind of like traveling all over Florida, playing like all sorts of towns, and we have a like Ford F-150 with 5 seats in it, and as you can see, there's 5 of us, and one of them is real big. So like we have had very little personal space. That coupled with lack of showers can create a very nice dynamic.
That's interesting. I'm glad we don't have to. You don't record the smell during your.
We could if you're interested.
I don't know. That might be a new market, but that's not something I'm interested in. But thank you. Yeah. No, I was meaning to ask about somebody's hair in this. Is there a story? This is their album.
No,
here.
you.
Okay.
That's the one.
Yeah, I couldn't have long hair in high school, so once I graduated high school, I just let my body rage.
Which one here is you?
The one ripping up the test because I didn't study for it, and Derek threw the airplane, and
that's him right here.
Jesse's a nerd.
So that's your hair. That's your real hair.
That's my real hair. 17 inches.
That's insane. You look like a caveman.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah. What'd you do with the hair after?
I donated it to a company called Children with Hair Loss.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. You guys need to grow out your hair again.
Yeah.
And kind of make the glam rock thing come back.
I'll grow it back out.
Yeah, that's actually a good look. Yeah, you might be called the Helmsman, but if you guys all dressed up like that, you could be the caveman.
Or the hairman.
Oh, the hairman. Man. There you go. Now, what songs are you guys going to perform for us later?
We're going to play a song called Roller Coaster, I believe, right? And then a song called Time.
And now, how do you guys? Is there a special story behind these two songs?
Time that's probably a good one, Sam, if you want.
Yeah, it's a little personal. It involves him.
No, you can say it.
Yeah.
Keep it.
We had an incident. It just an incident. I'll leave it at that. It was of questionable legality, and it was fun.
We had some back-to-back shows that didn't go that well. One of them ended at 2 o'clock in the morning, and the other one started back up at like 10:30 in the morning, and we barely made it. It's questionable if we made it, but we were there physically.
You were there physically?
Yes, we were. And then Sam wrote a song about it.
Nice. So it's you guys didn't expect to be fine. Do you guys find inspiration in stuff like that, like mess ups, or?
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now, what's the other one? The roller coaster. What was that? What was that spawned from?
So I wrote that one. That one's kind of all over the place, but like it's a goofy, sort of song with lyrics like bubblegum and cotton candy. But like it kind of has like hints at just like what's important, like I don't know, like physical things and items, and being obsessed with iPhones and cars and Facebook and sort of stuff like that.
Everyone loves that, yeah.
I don't know. You can take it. You can interpret it however you'd like. I mean, for me, that's kind of sort of where it came from. But
so it's left for interpretation.
Yes.
We don't need to.
Yes.
Awesome. Now we're looking forward to that. But before we wrap this up, what do you guys think is the most memorable experience you guys have had in a band together? No memorable experiences?
We don't remember them.
Well, okay, that's good. Maybe we don't need to ask about the memorable ones. Just
there's one good one. One time we were driving back late night from a show in Okeechobee.
Oh,
and
we might get arrested for this.
No. And so, like, it's a big story, but really what happened was we passed this guy leaving a gas station, and he was like, I don't know, he was being a little weird, but he was like staring at us as he was pulling out, and like, I'm really sorry that's happened, but he ran into a car right as he was exiting the gas station, and luckily no one was hurt, but the truck flipped over on its side and slid, and I had to run across the street and help the guy out of his truck.
Oh man.
And the weird part is we weren't even going to stop at the gas station, we just wanted donuts, so like deep down we feel in an alternate universe that did not happen, but in the one we were in, we could have caused an accident. Nobody was injured,
and
everything was taken care of. Mikko gave a good statement to the police, but it was, I won't forget it. It was
in case
pretty
we need to
intense.
protect his identity.
Now, I hope you guys don't have any run-ins with the police after this. I'm glad you guys told us, but I don't think you're gonna get arrested. I don't know.
Investigation.
Now we'll be hearing you guys. We'll be hearing from the Helmsman perform in just a few minutes. But first, we're going to take a quick break, and then when we get back, we will have YouTuber Sonali is here with us. So don't go away.
Have you or a loved one suffered from thin mintitis?
Thin mintitis is a seasonal condition that starts affecting people at the end of January.
You or your loved one may have thin mintitis and may not even know about it.
Symptoms include, but are not limited to, excessively eating Thin Mints,
not being able to put the Thin Mints down,
not sharing the Thin Mints,
acting possessed and possibly protective of the Thin Mints,
and having Thin Mint withdrawals when they are not available.
If you or a loved one are experiencing any of these symptoms, it is okay. We can help.
We've been working diligently and have figured out the cause of thin mintitis.
The cause of this seasonal condition take the shape of cute little girls in matching uniforms, asking if you would like to buy cookies to help them raise money.
Thin mintitis is a common condition, so please, try to protect you and your loved ones this January.
If you have any questions or concerns about this condition, visit us at www.wecare.org. You are not alone. Help is only a click away.
The man bun. Everyone has one, even my mama has one. But what you don't know is all the long-term effects of chronic man bun wearing.
If you're like me and tied that hairy knot on your head every day back in college, then you're probably suffering from the same effects that I am. A receding hairline, Many people don't know that man buns cause early male pattern baldness. It's all science. Tying that knot on top of your head every day and night destroys your hair follicles, and your hair begins to fall out.
This is called traction alopecia, and once the follicles are destroyed, you'll never get that hair back.
I used to have long, luscious locks, but after my chronic usage of man buns, I no longer have a forehead, but a fat head.
So take it from me, stay away from the man buns.
And we're back. We've got the Helmsman coming up soon, but before we do that, we've got UCF beauty YouTuber Sonali with us. So thank you so much for being here, Sonali. And we have a little bit of a clip to show you right before, so check this out.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sonali, if you guys don't already know me. And today I'm going to make you a pro. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sonali, if you guys don't already know me. I am officially a sophomore. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!
So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Now, first question. So where do you get the name for your YouTube account? Your name is Sonali, but your YouTube name is So Gnarly?
Yes. So one of my friends, like, I was actually making a Twitter, like, in high school or something, and one of my friends came up with it. She's, like, super creative. And so I just, like, went with it because I was like, okay, like, you can't really, like, come up with anything for such a unique name. So I was like, okay, we'll do it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I wish my name had, like, a pun built into it. There's not anything fun about that. Sonali sounds like that's such a nice name. So Gnarly, I like it.
Yes.
So what inspired you to start? You do beauty vlogs and beauty tutorials and stuff like that. What prompted you to start doing this?
Okay, so I have always been obsessed with YouTube, and actually it's funny because I used to hate makeup. My sister would always wear it, and I'd be like, ew, like liquid foundation, disgusting, whatever. But and then I was actually always really into photography, so I always had a camera on me. And since I was really into YouTube at the time, I was like, okay, my dad has a DSLR camera in his closet, like might as well give it a shot. So I went in his closet, got it out, and then just started doing it. And I mean, I was really familiar with everything just because, you know, as kids, you kind of like do the little Mac videos and like edit them here and there. So I mean, then I just started YouTubing tutorials on Final Cut Pro, and then started getting really into it.
And now you're pro now?
I'm not a pro, but I'm getting there.
So how long have you been doing it now? So
I've been doing it since sophomore year of high school, and now I'm a sophomore in college, so about 4 years.
Nice. Now, what benefits have you gotten from this? What have you the most you've taken out of it?
Definitely confidence, actually.
Really? Nice.
Yeah. It's really cool to get so much support. A lot of my sisters are here in the audience right now, and I mean, I've never gotten so much support, and having that support builds your confidence so much. So definitely confidence is the biggest thing that I've gotten out of it.
And it can be a little nerve-wracking too, because what's it like putting your life out on YouTube?
I definitely show like some things that are like the best part of my life. Like I don't show like, you know, when I'm crying watching a movie or just like crying because I'm homesick, you know.
That'd be a weird blog. I think so, yeah.
But I'm actually really getting into more lifestyle vlogs. So I'll like take people around like my day-to-day tasks and stuff, and people are really seeming to like that. So it's getting really fun to like just do other things, not just beauty, like maybe like college advice, because that is one of my biggest like videos that people request now.
College advice?
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to ask. So you said you're a sophomore at UCF.
Yes.
So are you enjoying the university?
Absolutely. I'm actually from Georgia, so
nice, me too.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's a bit away, and at first, yeah, I was kind of homesick at first, but I definitely think that my sorority helped me find like my place here, and my YouTube channel just like, I don't know, I get so many opportunities from it. So I feel like it's just like really cool to have like Orlando as my new home because there's so many opportunities like Playlist Live. I saw you went.
Yes, yeah.
So I'm really hoping to go this year.
Yeah, it's very cool. Like the whole YouTube community is a very cool place. And we got to see that there. It's very cool that for you to be on that side of that where you have these fans and stuff like that. So now, but going back to being at UCF and whatnot, is there any obstacles that you find that try to balance school life and your YouTube channel? Is that a struggle for you?
I don't really struggle that much. Yeah. Sometimes I kind of get lazy just because I'd rather hang out with my friends than like go edit a video. But like when I do sit down and edit a video, it just makes me so happy. Like editing vlogs, the whole time I'm like smiling because it's like memories, you know what I mean? And like even advice videos that I edit, I just think of how many people are going to be impacted by it and how many like lives I can change just by giving a simple piece of advice, you know? So I definitely try to make time because I know people are depending on it and I love it, so.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be too hard to like have obstacles with school life and vlog, especially if you said that college advice is part of it. So I think it's like that goes hand in hand. So it's not really. Now, what are your plans for trying to work more with the university? Is there plans you want to do? Work with UCF?
Yeah, absolutely. I was actually reached out by the UCF social media manager, and I'm hoping to do a little bit more of videos for UCF. Actually, it's funny because when I got to UCF, when I applied and just got accepted, I would Google search UCF every single day, hoping to find videos about it. And I swear to God, the videos are from like the 2000s or like so ancient, you know, like of all the dorms. They're not very updated. So I really want to like work on that, just like updating stuff and maybe like give like virtual tours of the campus because like not everyone can go on a campus tour like and come here and do that. So I hope to do that this year. So.
I like that. Maybe if you have any suggestions for our show to update anything. We don't have any like ancient dorm tours or anything. But
no, this is so legit. It's amazing.
It's nice. It really is. Yeah. Now your Snapchat following, do you have a pretty hefty following on there?
Yes, I do. I actually hit 1,000 views. I mean, it doesn't sound like much to some people, but it was for me.
It's a milestone.
Yes, absolutely. So it's really cool because at first I just started showing like little things like, oh, this is my like bowl of fruit for the day, you know? But now I kind of show a lot more of like my beauty stuff because I know a lot of my followers follow me on there. So I'll do like unboxings and like hauls and stuff like that. So.
Now, when you were first starting out, did you have any inspirations that you saw like other people doing beauty videos on YouTube?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so this is so cliche to say, but Bethany Moto was definitely my #1 inspiration. She's a lifestyle and beauty YouTuber, and Aspen Ovard also, and she's still to this day my favorite YouTuber.
Have you met her at all? Or?
No.
You should. You will.
I know. I know. I'm going to Playlist Live. I mark my word. I'm going, and I'm going to meet her.
Awesome. Now, what do you see for the future of your channel?
I definitely want to grow it more, and I think that all these UCF videos are really helping to grow my channel, especially here. Like I have people like come up to me like at UCF and say, oh my God, I watch your videos, and it makes me feel like amazing that like I'm like impacting so many lives with my advice videos, like I said. So definitely grow my channel a little bit more and kind of start doing my blog a little bit more. So, I mean, I have a lot of social media platforms, but YouTube is definitely my biggest one and the one that I focus on the most. But I do want to get more into my blog.
Awesome. Well, best of luck to you, and thanks for so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on the show, Sonali. Stay tuned for the Helmsman performance up next. So, don't go away. That was great.
Experience, the sea, art, lifestyle, travel. This is Seek to See More.
And now the Helmsman. Take it away.
Gonna ride a roller coaster, heading to the state. Relax, your friends are going, they're all gonna meet us. We're eating cotton candy, old bubble gum. Pink is the color, stain your tongue and have some fun. Meet me at the waterside, I'll be casting wishes. What's a date without a credit card and fancy dishes? Can you monetize the feeling of a night like this? If you can, I'm laughing to the bank, I'm cashing in. Come on, I'm falling over. Pick me up. The weather's spinning. What is in my cup? 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 Stomach miles high, won't come down for nothing. All you wanna hear is Teddy Bear bought you something. Sick and tired of the here and now, the present tense. Bring your blanket over, lay down, we can picture it. All like this, I'm falling over. Pick me up. The weather's spinning. What is in my cup? 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 Ah, drop it down! Forget the roller coaster, let's stay wrapped up in my bed. I hear your friends can't make it, they went back on what they said. What's a world without a shiny toys or water guns? We're leaving from the party, but the party has just begun. I'm falling over. Pick me up. The weather's spinning. What is in my cup? 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 nights, late mornings, green grass all over me. I hope you never see. Someone told me the time was never on our side. Never on Someone told me the time was never on our side. Never on our side.
Give it up for the Helmsman, everybody. Now, so that was from their album, Midterm. Now, really quick, where can we guys see you if people want to catch your songs? Am I blocking
Like
you?
live or on the internet?
Both. Yeah, both.
On the internet, you can find us on all social medias and things like that, but thehelmsmanband.com. And then we're from Jupiter, Florida, but we play everywhere.
Awesome. I enjoyed your use of space, by the way. That was interesting. Yeah. Now, could you guys close this out with another ditty? Two songs if you can.
Sure. Why not?
Awesome. Yeah. Well, everybody, take it away, Helmsman. Give it up.
Thank you very much, UCF. Tonight. It was fun.
Hoping that you like it, and this insanity must begin and Get in there, Jake. We're all together, boy. I've been out for 2 weeks, too long for anyone. Play a show this morning, then go to yours tonight. I've been out for 2 weeks, too long for anyone. Play a show this morning, then go to yours tonight.
Thank you very much. One more song. Here we go.
Everybody's dancing. Get your feet to the cold, wet sand. They're holding you for ransom. Don't go with them. And everyone is handsome. In a town like this, they're wanting you to cancel your plans. Go and take off with them. Don't go canceling those plans. I try hard to fit in. I roll my sleeves, cut my pants like this. But I just wanna sit here for some time and watch the grass go back again. And I'm ready to dive in. Although my feet stay planted safe and sound. The water's not for swimming, it's not for drinking. It's her wasting on the ground. Said he wasted on the ground. Everybody's dancing. Get your feet to the cold, wet sand. Everybody's dancing, yeah. Everybody's dancing. Get your feet to the cold, wet sand.
Today, when you have multiple devices at your fingertips,